Hey guys, I am working on a bento box that is due at 12 o'clock. It is like, I think it's like, oh, it's 10:19. So if I'm not looking up at the camera, that's because I'm working. But so I'm trying to get this bento box done. And I said, you know what, let me go live while I do this because I only been live on YouTube one time and it was so fun. You guys are fun over here. So again, I'm working on a bento box. The theme is pink Louis Vuitton. And I think it's for a 20th birthday. So I'm just working and working and I'm working and working. And I wanted to bring y'all with me because y'all know we got to go to work. What y'all up? Everybody at work right now. What's going on? What y'all up to? What y'all doing? I know I'm asking questions like I'm looking at the screen. I'm sorry, y'all. Can everybody hear me okay? This order is for my little cousin. It's not for her. She ordered it from me. And I'm really excited because my family typically don't pay me for my work. Make me a dolce de leche cake. Oh, that might be good. Oh, caregiver, God bless you. Thank you for the work you do. I used to do that before I started. Before I was a baker, I worked at the hospital. But before my job at the hospital, I was in direct care from 2006 probably till about 2011. So God bless you in the work that you do because I know it is not easy. So thank you. I really wish I could read the comments while I'm working. I'm gonna tell my fiance to come in here and read the comments. He gonna be my assistant. He gonna tell me heck no. So, but I'll walk y'all through what I'm doing. I'm making this is a bento box. So my bento boxes come with the small cake and then cupcakes surrounding it. This particular one is a small 5-inch cake and it comes with 8 cupcakes. Now my bento boxes have 2 different tiers. I have a standard, which just comes with like some cardstock cupcake toppers, maybe just some buttercream designs. And then I have a deluxe that comes with like a better packaging. So it's like the clear fancy packaging. And then it comes with handmade toppers, or it may come with some jewels or just a little bit to elevate the design. So this one is a standard. It just comes with the regular cupcake toppers. Oh yeah, I worked with special needs. I was actually what are called a site supervisor. So my company provided in-home care to persons with disability, and I was the supervisor at 19 years old over 21 group homes. I don't know why they gave me that job. I had I had experience being like a direct support professional, but nothing in like the supervisory role. So it was very eye-opening. And I enjoyed the people that we care for, our residents. I love them, but boy, being a supervisor burnt me out. I think they gave me that job because I was young and they knew that nobody who had like kids or a family could really do that job or would be able to or would want to. The pay was really crap because it was a salary position. And being 19, straight out of high school, I'm like, yeah, I got a salary job. And it was $26,000 a year, which equaled out to $12.50 an hour. And I was on call 24/7. And when I say I worked 24/7, I worked 24/7. Being over that many houses means I was over that many schedules. So anytime somebody called off, if I couldn't find coverage, I had to physically go in. If somebody was late and the person who they needed to be relieved was like, I can't wait, I had to go in. I worked 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I had a client that went from good morning. He went from just being drop-in care, meaning he only needed a couple hours a week. His health took a turn for the worse, and he ended up needing 24/7 around-the-clock services, which we did not have the staff for that. So I had to physically move into his home until I was able to hire some staff, get them trained, get them certified, and put them into that home. I was working 24/7 around the clock. for $12.50 an hour. So it don't matter if I worked 1 hour a week or when I lived with him 24/7. My paycheck was $700 every 2 weeks. It was not it. I couldn't do it, y'all. I couldn't do it. I'm about to put this into the cooler. I just what y'all see me do is crumb coated it. I just put a little thin coat of buttercream on there. I'm gonna put it in a refrigerator so it can set up, and then I'm gonna color the buttercream. The buttercream is gonna be pink. So let me put this in the refrigerator. If y'all can see, I got a ton of cupcakes back here because I have a very big order that I have to deliver today. I got a very big order that I got to deliver today to have 10 dozen cupcakes. So I'm running out of counter space. I'm running out of refrigerator space, all the things. So I'm about to make some pink buttercream because the cake is going to be, it's pink Louis Vuitton. So she wanted it pink. So we're going to do pink buttercream. And when I do this, I like to do like different shades of pink. So she did just say pink and gold and white. Oh, thank you. I think that is why I did it. So before, I worked with children, MRDD children at first. And then I ended up getting the job at the adult center where I was the supervisor. So I knew I loved it. And when I was in high school, I used to say I wanted to be a special needs teacher. Because I don't know why. I was just drawn to it. And it felt like that was what I was meant to do. So I appreciate that. Oh, you can, my recipe, I don't know if it's linked in YouTube bio, but I have my buttercream recipe. It's linked in my bio, y'all. It's so good. Let me get my food coloring. I hope this is enough. I like to use, when I'm making pink, I like to use hot pink because I like the shade. I use this Color Mill brand. See, it's empty. I'm going to squeeze something out of it. So I'm not going dark pink because of the theme. I've already made the pieces for the cake. I'll show you guys. I've already made the like topper. And these are going to be the little cupcake toppers. This is a cute little Louis Vuitton handbag. So I'm not going dark pink. I just need light pink. Let's see. Hopefully that's enough. Oh, that's more than enough. It's actually darker than I wanted it. So, yeah. I love these bento boxes, y'all. They come together so fast. And they're so cute. You get a cake and you get cupcakes. So if you don't want to share your cake with your guests, you can give them the cupcakes. And each of them are special. Like, none of them are identical unless you order one that, like, hey, I want this same one. But, you know, I try to do a little something different for each one. That's a pretty color. And it matches so well. Did that. So, again, when I do these, I like to do 2 different variations of the color. So this one is lighter. I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do this first. Oh, wow. We are like the same. You have a son and you do cakes as a hobby. Good job. You know what? Hey, you already know. Yeah, that's Helga. My fiance been calling me Helga. We went to high school together, and that's what he used to call me. Oh, yeah, I don't know how. So I don't know anything about YouTube and going live on YouTube. So if liking helps me, y'all, please like it. I'm trying to be a full-time creator. I have really been getting into my YouTube bag, basically just posting my videos on YouTube because I found that I just like it over here better. So I've been really trying to get into my YouTube bag. So if you can, tell me, guys, what I need to do. Oh, thank you very much. You have a great Friday as well. Oh, thank y'all. Oh, let me, so, guys, y'all know I don't know nothing about this, what I'm doing. Thank you. Oh, I got lots of comments. Thank y'all. Oh, everybody's so nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I'm not going to let that cake chill too long. It's small. So It's small, so it don't need that long in the cooler. Thank you. All right, so y'all gonna see how fast these boxes come together. It's not much to them, but they do make an impact. And if you can see, hopefully y'all can see me okay. Like the angle on the camera is good. So with the bento boxes, the cake design is typically pretty straightforward. It's nothing like too fancy. It comes with just the standard cake, and then I put like an edible image, or if they don't want an edible image, I'll put like happy birthday on top with some piping. So it's nothing too detailed or decorated, so that's why I'm able to knock them out so quickly. Unless like the deluxe boxes, if they want something a little bit more detailed and designed, then they get the deluxe, and then I'll go and put a little bit extra oomph into the cake. It's just definitely, these have came, I remember when I first saw them, I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna give them a try. So I ordered all of these bento boxes, y'all. I went on, I went to, what is it, Alibaba or something like that on there, and I ordered probably like 50 bento boxes, because I'm like, I see they're becoming the crave, and I want to give them a try. And then life happens. It's something about me. I have these, I mean, I do have diagnosed ADHD. So I do have ADHD, and I hate when people just be like, oh, my OCD, my ADHD. Like, I really have ADHD. So it's really hard for me to stay on one thing at a time. So by the time they finally came, because they took forever, I was on to the next thing, and I put them in my garage for probably like a year and never touched these boxes. So they ended up just sitting. And one day I was like, you know, I rented a dumpster, and I cleaned my garage out, because one thing about people with ADHD, we just move on to, we have these like hobbies. We get a hobby or try something new, try it for a week or two, and then we'll try something. Well, me, I can't speak for everybody, and I'll try it for a week or two, and then I'll skip on to something else. So my garage is like a graveyard of hobbies. It got so much stuff in it of things that I was so sure that I was gonna do that I never followed through with. So I rented a dumpster. I'm like, I'm getting rid of all of this stuff. I can't keep holding on to it. It's clutter, and when things are cluttered, it just makes me feel overwhelmed. So how can I order? I have a link in my bio with an inquiry form. And if you are in Cleveland or surrounding area, able to come pick up from Cleveland, I would love to make a cake for you. So yeah, I had these boxes in my garage for like a year. And then one day I said, you know what, let me try to make one. And I made one, and I posted it, and then people were loving them. And then I literally have not been doing anything but bento boxes since, and I'm not bad at it. I love them. So yeah. And I think my cousin said that this cake, she's picking it up today, but the party is not until tomorrow. I'm not sure why she's picking it up today, but I don't know. But she's coming at 12, so I'm like trying to get done before 12, which I will. Last night I stayed up till 4 a.m. guys, prepping baking the cake. I made the cake last night, and I put it in the refrigerator so it could be firm when I did this part. I made the cupcakes this morning. That's gonna go in there, but I made all the like cupcake toppers and a cake topper and everything. I made it last night, so I could just get up today and pretty much put it together, which saved me so much time today. But unfortunately, I didn't get into bed until 4:45 a.m. And then I had to get up at 8 o'clock to start getting my kids ready for school. So, but if I didn't do those steps last night, I would not be this far along in the box right now, and it would not be ready by 12 o'clock. I'm in America. I'm in Florida. So my birthday is next month, and normally I go out of the country, but the way things are looking, I don't have out of the country money. So I'm trying to find somewhere to go within the United States that still we can have a good time. And I'm thinking about Florida. I really want to go to Universal Studios again. When I went to Universal in California, we got robbed. Not like held at gunpoint robbed, but our car was in the parking lot at Universal, and someone broke in there and stole all of our credit cards, all of our money, because we had came straight from the airport. We flew in, went straight to the park from the airport, and then we left the park and went to check into our hotel. So we had all of our luggage and everything in the car at the amusement park, and somebody broke in there and stole all our stuff while we were there. Thank you. Texas. My besties live in Texas. Yeah, so I think we're gonna try Florida Universal. So maybe that's what I do. I'm really bummed that I can't go out of the country, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe next time. Maybe when we get our things together. Oh, I love New York. But you know what? My birthday is in December, and I don't love New York in the wintertime. I'm trying to go somewhere warm. Since I live in Cleveland and it's cold here, I like to get away from the cold for a couple of days. So I love New York, but not in the wintertime. It's just, I'm scared of New York in the wintertime because I'm scared to drive in the snow there. Because the driving in New York is so crazy. Oh, thank you so much. My bestie lives in, I have two of them in Texas and one in Louisiana. Well, she lives in Chalmette. Georgia girl, nothing like them Georgia girls. I love Lotto, y'all. I don't know. And Ludacris. I love Atlanta too. I only been to Atlanta once, and let me tell you, when I came to Atlanta, it was for a class. I was in and out. Apparently it was a holiday weekend, and I had the worst experience. Not with the city, with just like the hotel, the car they rent. We had reserved the car, and when we got to pick it up, they said that they had ran out of cars and there were no cars available in the city because of the holiday. Then when we had booked our hotel, we got to the hotel, and the hotel gave us our room key, got in the room key, it was somebody else's stuff in there, and ends up they double booked it and they didn't have any more rooms available. So we had to we were in the room and somebody else's stuff was in there, and it turns out they double booked the room, and then we had to ride around probably a good 3 hours, and we ended up in like Stockbridge was the closest hotel we found. It was crazy. Thank you so much. You love the way I decorate my cakes. Thank you. So guys, I don't know. I'm trying to watch and do this at the same time, but I really want y'all to tell me how YouTube works. So what do I need to do so that I can be like successful on YouTube? What kind of content should I post? Let me know, because I want to be a YouTube girly. Oh, 12-year-old making cakes. Congratulations. That's awesome. So I'm going to pop this. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the image on top right now, and then I'm going to put it in the freezer so that it can firm up and I can go ahead and put it in the bento box. I'm going to load the icing bags while I wait for the frosting to set up. Multitasking. Believe in yourself. Oh, I do, y'all. I really do. I have what? How do you find out how many you have? Right now, I'm making a bento box cake. Georgia. There's a lot of Georgia in here. Right now, I'm making a bento box cake, which is a 5-inch mini cake and 8 cupcakes. So this is my cupcakes, my cake topper. The theme of this cake is pink Louis Vuitton. I'm going to put it right on the cake. And what I did was I rubbed a little bit of shortening on the back of the image to keep it from bubbling. But this brand of edible paper that I use, I don't have any issues with bubbling anyways. But just in case I did, I put a little shortening on the back, which acts as a barrier between the buttercream and the image so that the image does not soak up the buttercream, the oil from the buttercream. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator so it can firm up. I'm going to load up the piping bag so I can do the piping, and then we'll come back and put it in the box. Oh, thank you. I do? Really? Oh, that's cool. Please do a video on your rosette technique. Oh my gosh, I would love to. I love doing. Oh, Philly. I did a class in Philly with my best friend. It was great. You're doing your nails right now? What an unrated skill to have. I wish I could do my own nails. Y'all see, my nails aren't even done. I can't afford to get them done no more. I stopped for a while. I'm not going to say I can't afford it. I can't afford it right now, but I will. That used to be my favorite thing to do, like self-care thing. But, you know, things are changing and I had to prioritize. And I'm like, nails are expensive, rightfully so. They take a lot of time and equipment and skill. So I get it. I think I'm going to use my 6B piping tip. I'm going to use my 6B for the top. And then at the bottom, I'm going to use a smaller one. I'm going to use the 32 at the bottom. Both of them are open star tips. but just different sizes. So I'm loading up my piping bag with my pink buttercream. I hope this is enough to get, I got the top of the cake, the bottom, and like 3 or 4 cupcakes. So hopefully this is enough. That's wishful thinking. All right. And then I'm going to fit this bottom one with a coupler so that I can change the tip out. I'm not going to use a 32. I'm actually using an 18 for the bottom. For right now. I might swap it and do the 32 on something else. But right now I'm going to go in with the 18. From Toronto. Thank you so much. Toronto, can you believe the freaking Dodgers won the World Series? Come on. I really wanted Vladdy to get Vlad. I love the Blue Jays. So I was hoping that the Blue Jays won. I thought the Blue Jays were going to win. They're going to let Shohei Ohtani come in and take it. But, you know, Shohei is a unicorn, so I'm not surprised. The cake is firm enough where I can handle it without messing it up. Hopefully the bag don't need to burp. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to I'm going to move y'all up a little bit so y'all can see me do my piping. So, it's a lot of Georgia in the feed. Hi, Georgia. A lot of Georgia on the chat. Hello. So I'm going in, this is my 6B piping tip. And I'm going in and putting a shell border around a little piece of. So going in just with my 6B and putting a shell border around the top. And then I will take my, what is this? 18, and I'm going to bring y'all back down. Y'all coming to work with me. And I'm going to go with my 18. And I'm going to do what they call a reverse shell border. I usually don't do a border around the bottom of these bentos because the box is so tight. It usually messes it up. But, you know, we'll figure it out. So that's that. What makes you start doing cakes? Oh, girl, I was poor. North Carolina, have a blessed day. Oh, North Carolina, hi. So really, honestly, not even being funny, I started doing it because, again, I have ADHD. Back then, I did not know it. And I had, if you were here earlier, I had told you guys I used to be I was working direct care. And then I ended up getting a job at the hospital as an administrative assistant. Because I was doing direct care for so long and I was feeling burnt out. Like, I can't keep doing this. I'm going to put a border around here too, guys. I'm going to use a different tip. See, with these cakes, it's not a set design. I kind of design as I go. And I feel like it need a little bit of something. So I'm going to just put a border around the top to kind of seal this part off right here. It doesn't look bad, but I think this will help it. Just pop a little. Make it extra girly and frilly and foo-foo. Okay. Perfect. I like that. Yes, you can. Oh my gosh, you can make them pretty. Just stick to it, y'all. It's nothing to it but repetition. When I first started, I sucked. I was looking at YouTube videos. Literally, I learned how to make cakes from YouTube, just like videos like these. Well, I was watching videos and I went and bought a bunch of stuff that I didn't need because I ended up half that stuff was just people trying to sell their product. Yeah, you can do it. You definitely can. It's enough people out here who wouldn't mind getting a discounted cake or a free cake. Hey, I want to practice this technique or I want to try something out. I know you got a birthday coming up. Boom. Ain't that cute, guys? Can everybody see okay? So I like to put the cake in the box first, and then I go in and I put these little cupcake. Thank you so much. Yeah, it just comes with practice. I like to put the cupcakes in afterwards so I can make sure the cake fits in there without getting smushed up. Oh, but yeah, so I just started baking cakes because I was at the hospital, and it was such a change of pace. It was just so slow for me. Like, I was falling asleep at work, so I'm like, I need something else to do. I need to find something. So I was on just searching the internet while I was at work. And I was gonna make jewelry. I'm like, I think I'm gonna start making gold, like copper jewelry. So I was on YouTube looking up jewelry videos, and then I saw a cake video, and I clicked on it and I watched it, and I was like, holy crap, they did all that with cake? That is a cake? That can be done? And I watched another one, and I watched another one, and then you know how the algorithm goes. I just started seeing cake videos in my timeline nonstop. So I started watching them. And then I had up my son, he was gonna be 2. And I wanted to get a cake made for him, but I really could not afford it. After calling around to all of these people, I'm like, oh no, I don't have that kind of money. So I ended up, was like, I'm gonna just try to make it. And I made the cake, and the rest was history. So I put those on there, and I did end up having enough. So I'm gonna add some, should I lighten it or darken it? I'm gonna do white. I'm gonna add some, I'm gonna do white for the other ones. Keep it real simple, because it's plenty of pink with the design. But while I have this on here, I'm gonna pipe this. So this is gonna be one of the cupcake toppers. This is a white chocolate heart with an edible image, Louis Vuitton pattern. And I'm just gonna pipe this and put it in the freezer for a second so that it can firm up, and I can go ahead and put it on the cupcake when I'm done icing them. So that's one. And I'm gonna swap out the piping tip and put a different design. And it's gonna be the second one. Swapped out the piping tip. This is a little bit of a tighter star. It's an open star. It's a closed star, actually. Wow, it just started raining. I hate when it rains. So I'm gonna pop these in the freezer, so when I go to put them on my cupcakes, I don't have to fumble with them. All right, we did that. All right, so now I'm gonna load up my, oh, thank you. I will go live more for videos. Do I have any recommendations? Is there, does YouTube have an inbox? Because I would love to send you some. There are plenty. What I started watching was called My Cupcake Addiction, but now she goes by Sally's Cupcake Addiction. So I'm making a cake for my little cousin. I think she's buying it for her friend's 20th birthday. Yep, she ordered it for her friend's birthday. Should I do pink? I'm gonna do a different shade of pink. She didn't say white and pink. I think white would look so good, but also I want to give her what she asked for, and she asked for pink, and she didn't ask for pink and white. She just asked for pink and gold. So I'm gonna give her what she asked for. I personally like to do white, but also I don't like to just throw my ideas in there if it's not what they asked me for. And I'm using this oil-based color by Color Mill. I like that because it does not change the flavor. Sometimes when you use a lot of pink food coloring, oh my goodness, it can get so bitter and so bad tasting. So I use the oil-based because it does not alter the flavor. What it does alter is the texture. It makes it a lot more loose. So you consider that if you would thinking about using that tip. It does change the texture. It makes it a lot softer, and it does not hold up the shape quite as well. I don't know, can you see the difference in the colors on there? It's a difference, it's not the same. So I am loving YouTube, guys. I'm never getting off of YouTube. So again, I come on here and I'm asking y'all, let me know. So what do you like these like lives? Do you like tutorials? Do you like me just getting on here posting the finished product? I want to make sure I'm posting content that you want to see, because I have made a goal for myself in 2026 to get away so much from the custom cakes and get more into the educational side of it, meaning like posting tutorials on YouTube. Oh, thank you so much. Can I tell you the truth about something? This coffee. This morning I went to get my coffee, and I have a very bad, like, it's not an allergy or anything, but it's aversion to cinnamon. And I went out, ordered my coffee, and I asked for it with no cinnamon. So I get like this brown sugar latte, but I don't like cinnamon. So I told her no cinnamon, and it was so expensive. The coffee ended up being like $8. And then I get halfway, I start driving home, I take the lid off and I drink it, and it is full of cinnamon. And I started getting like sick, like sweaty, and I was so upset because I just spent $8 on this freaking coffee and I cannot drink it. And now I'm like, thank you. Oh my goodness, you can definitely, so this is a 1M tip that I'm going in with. You could definitely learn how to bake it even off of YouTube, guys. But yeah, so next year I'm trying to get into the more educational side, like more tutorials and things like that. So I really think that's what I want to do. So teach me how to get good on YouTube. So now I'm just going to start putting it together. So I made this on my Cricut. It's cardstock. It's gold cardstock, glitter, and regular. So I'll put that name right there. Her name is Sanaya, and she's turning 20. Probably put the 20 right there. And then this is this cutest little Louis Vuitton handbag. I made it on my Cricut as well. I'll drop that right there. And then I back it with some acetate so it keeps it food safe, so that the cardstock is just not like sitting directly on the cake. Of course, this is a Louis Vuitton theme, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put my little hearts on there first so I can make sure I like the way that it's looking. Put them in the freezer for a minute. It makes them easier to handle. I don't worry about them smudging. So I'm going to drop this one right here. And maybe this one. Oh, right next to it should be okay. That's cute. How we like that? Do that look good placement-wise? I'm going to go get some pearls. These are my favorite gold pearls. I'm going to use some tiny ones. So I have this little Louis Vuitton logo. I'm going to put that right here. And then I also made that on my Cricut. And then these cute little like gold Louis Vuitton logos as well. Uh-oh. Wipe the buttercream off of that. And then I'm going to put my little gold pearls on there. I'm about to be up here and talk to y'all in a minute. I know I can't see the comments because I'm trying to get this done. Remember, my client is coming in a couple of minutes, so I wanted to make sure at least I have this done for her before she gets here. My client, I'm trying to be professional because I tell my family, you guys don't treat my business like a real business. So now that they are, they go through the website and book, they pay their deposit. So now I got to hold up my end of the bargain and be professional. So I think those beads really just make them look so freaking cute. And then, hold on, I'm going to go get the happy birthday. It's her birthday. We got to put happy birthday in there. These cute little happy birthday toppers. Yes, yes. So I'm going to put that on there. That was so nice. Thank you so much for that coffee. I cannot wait. I'm going to go be like, and don't put any cinnamon on it this time, guys. And I don't give people a hard time. I would never go back and give somebody a hard time at their job because I already know how, like, they probably don't want to be there to begin with. But still, I paid. That was a lot of money. You know what? I'm going to put some little beads here. Jazz it up a bit. And then put the happy birthday. There we go. I think I should put a bow on here. What you guys think? I always want to put a bow on everything. Do you think a bow? Let me know in the comments. Do you think I should put a bow on it somewhere? This is my favorite glitter spray. I put this glitter spray on everything. I get it from Walmart. It's 100% edible. And I put this glitter spray all over everything. I wonder if I turn the light down, can you see the effect, the glitter effect? Let's try it. I want y'all to see this glitter, y'all. What they say, the glitter eats so bad. I don't know if you can see it, but the glitter is really cute. So, this is the box so far. I don't think I'm gonna put a bow on it. I think it looks really cute. Let me close it up. Here's our box. Thank you. Oh, you can see the glitter. Yeah, it's so cute. I'm gonna go get it. I like to give my customers a candle with their cake because that's one thing people tend to forget. And there's no sense in having this beautiful cake for your dinner and you don't even have a candle to sing happy birthday. So I have these little gold candles that I like to include with when I box the cake up. And I like to make sure that the box is not going to hit the buttercream and mess it all up. Yeah, I'm going to leave it just like it is because that's what happens. You get to trying to make sure I want to make sure they love it, and you get to adding too much, and then sometimes it's just overdo it. So sometimes less is more. Sometimes more is more. I want to make sure it's not going to hit. Oh, I'm so happy that it didn't hit because I would have hated to mess that buttercream up. And then I just take this little piece of tape and I stick this candle here. And we just made a bento box on live, guys. We just did that. How do you keep the cake from hitting the bottom? I absolutely do. So I don't know. I think that I don't run into that issue. I make sure that the cake is not too tall. So when I make the cakes, I make sure I level them off so that they are just about 1 inch tall. Each layer is 1 inch tall, and then I put about however much buttercream in between. But I think this box is, let me see, let's measure it. This box is just under 5 inches tall. So the cake it has to be, oh, I said 1 inch. The cakes are 2 inches tall. So that's 4 inches, and I do about, they're 4 inches when they come out of the pan. So I cut a little bit off, so they're like 1 3/4 inch. Just, I keep it in mind that how tall the box is so that it does not hit the top of the box. Because you would hate to do all that work. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator, and then I'm going to come and chat. Looks like I don't got that much room in my refrigerator. I really should have checked the refrigerator first. Okay. All right, cool. So, yeah. Now I can talk to y'all because I'm done with that. Let's see what I missed. Thank you so much. Thanks for stopping by. Tutorial on pricing bento boxes. Okay. Yeah, so I do send business cards, and I also send a cake care card, which tells them, which really just goes over it, because when I go over pickup information, I let them know how to transport it, how to store it. So when they pick it up, there's a cake care card on there. It's a digital QR code with a link to a video to show them how to cut their cake. And then I have my business cards on there as well. See, everybody said no, Bo. I'm glad. Making the logos. Oh, yeah, I could definitely teach. But, you know, if I teach the logo classes, will be on a Cricut. So if you have a Cricut, I would love to do that. Oh, and I do have one-on-one virtual classes available. So just hit me up. I would love to do that. Thank you so much, guys. I like chatting with the people I follow. It's refreshing right here. Thank you. Yeah, and that's how I am. I love to chat with people because, you know, it's easy to just forget that people are humans. Yep, I definitely will be going live, and I got so many classes rolling out in my head, so I'm gonna get them out there. A Cricut is the paper cutting machine, CRICUT. The cake was strawberry vanilla, so it was a vanilla cake with a fresh strawberry puree swirled in. Yeah, I absolutely. So that's one thing. I cannot ship cakes. No, but when I do classes, I will have, well, I haven't linked in my storefront right now all the things that I use in my cake business. I do have that linked in my Amazon storefront, but my beginner class will come with a kit. My bento box is $125, and the cake serves 6, and then you get 8 cupcakes. All of my kids do have my eyes. My boys have them, they have green and hazel, and my girls have, like, we call them root beer. They're like honey brown. Yep. So yeah, I really enjoyed this live, guys. I did finish in enough time, because I have another cake that I have to deliver at 5 o'clock, and I didn't know if I was gonna be able to start it before. I have 4 children, guys, and they go to 4 different schools, and I have to leave out the house at 1 o'clock every day to pick up from school, and I don't get home till 4. So from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock, I'm driving from school to school, picking my children up. So then I have to do that and run back home and finish the cake that I have to deliver. But it looks like I finished a little early, so I can at least get started on that, so I'm not scrambling. So I'm going to go ahead and log off so I can get started. I need to wash my dishes, clean my space, like reset it so I can get started on this next cake. But I really enjoyed this. And what's today? Oh, I can come back live tonight. I have a really cute cake that I have to do tonight. And in the morning, I have another one that is a bridal shower cake, and I would love to go live while I do that. It's called, the theme is pearls and Prosecco. So, like, it's like the pearl theme. It's going to be so cute, so I'm going to do that. Thank you guys so much. So, as far as my green eyes, no, nobody before me has them. I don't know where they came from. The weather is so bad here in Cleveland. My lips are dry and they split, and I hate that. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody logging on. Tell all your friends to follow me, y'all. All right. Thank you. Have a good one. I'll see y'all tonight. Be back tonight about 7 o'clock. All right.